Hey everybody, today I have a treat for you. This is quick, it is cute. We are going to make mini chocolate cake hearts. All you need is a square baking pan, a heart-shaped cookie cutter, and bring your fun and imagination for decorating. Let's get started. I'm going to start by greasing and lightly flouring my pan. I'm laying down a square piece of parchment paper. It's not required, but it's something I use to help ensure the cake comes out of the pan. Now in a mixing bowl, I'm going to whisk together 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, a 1/4 cup granulated sugar, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Now make sure your brown sugar is packed. 3 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and a pinch of salt. Now I'm going to mix this together with a whisk. First, I like to break down the brown sugar a little bit to help get this started. Make sure that everything gets mixed together well. All right, this is your dry ingredients. Just set this aside. In a measuring cup, I'm going to mix together 1/2 cup of water, 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1/2 teaspoon of white vinegar, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Now just make a small well in the center of your dry ingredients. Pour the wet mixture into the well and mix with a wire whisk until it's smooth. It won't take too long. Okay, this looks good. Now it's time to pour the mixture into your prepared baking pan. Okay, I'll give it a quick little tap here to help release some of the trapped bubbles. Bake this in a 350-degree oven for 16 to 20 minutes, or until a toothpick comes out clean or with a few crumbs on it. Cool the cake on a wire rack for about 10 minutes. All right, now it's time to remove the cake from the pan. I just run a knife around the outside between the cake and the pan. Then I flip it over onto a wire rack. Here I'm using a piece of parchment paper on top of the rack. You'll see why in a moment. All right, after the cake comes out and I've peeled off my bottom layer of parchment paper, I flip it back over. And this is because I want the top of my baked cake to be right side up again. While the cake is cooling, I'm going to start my frosting. In a bowl, I'm going to mix together 2/3 cup sifted powdered sugar and a tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa powder. Add a tablespoon of melted butter and a tablespoon of milk. Whisk together until smooth. I like to start in the middle and whisk really good, and then bring in the dry ingredients from the side. And last, I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. Right, now you're ready for your hearts. To make sure you have the right size cookie cutter, just make small markings on your cake before you make your final cut. I dip my cookie cutter in powdered sugar so I can see these marks. Okay, looks like this is good. The cookie cutters I'm using are about 3.5 inches wide and 3.5 inches long. They fit perfectly with this 8-inch square cake. If you don't have a cookie cutter that is the right fit, you can certainly make your own template. Are you limited to hearts? Absolutely not. You could do whatever you want. Have fun with it. Just press the cookie cutter into the cake, and there's your heart. The cake might come out on its own, or sometimes it's just as easy to remove the unused cake around it. And now I've got my hearts. These 4 hearts will turn into 2 mini layer cakes. I like to frost the tops of all 4 cakes. I'm just using the back of a spoon to spread this frosting. I'm just keeping it simple. All right, now that I have all of my hearts frosted, I'm going to layer them. And here you go. Don't those look cute? All right, now I can get to decorating. This is where you just bring in your imagination. I find colored sugars are a really quick and easy way to decorate these cakes. This is perfect for Valentine's Day. For this cake, I'm using red coarse sugar. It stands out a little more. And here I have some candy coated chocolate dots. These are so yummy. You'll see some of my decorations are actually rolling off the frosting. That's because this is a crusting frosting, which means the surface will dry as it sets. No problem, I just press my decorations into the frosting a little bit. You can put decorations over the whole surface. You can just run a border to emphasize the heart shape. It's really up to you. You can do anything and everything. Put your own signature style on it. And I had some buttercream handy, so I just threw some in a bag and started piping a border. These are just a few ideas. What's important is that you make it your own. Put your personality in it. These are just so cute. Perfect for Valentine's Day or any occasion where you just want a little treat. What's great is one pan of cake can serve 2 people. You each have a cake, or they could be 2 cakes for you. No one's looking. Let me know how it goes. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos of recipes and baking tips, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you're notified when I post new videos. Thank you so much for stopping by. Get out there, bake, create. Until next time, ciao.